Hey y'all, welcome back to Legit Mom Life, and today I'm excited to share my blow dry routine with you guys and how to get voluminous yet silky smooth hair. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right spot. If you're new here, my name is Taren, and here at Legit Mom Life I upload brand new videos every single week. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist, so I love creating these beauty videos just like this. So I would love for you to stick around, check out my other videos, and consider subscribing. I did just get out of the shower a little while ago, so I like to wait until my hair is about 80% dry before I begin my blowout. So I did already apply my leave-in conditioner, which is this Moroccan oil all-in-one leave-in conditioner. Also does have thermal protectant in it, so it's going to help prevent against any breakage. And then I combed that through with my wet brush. I love these wet brushes. They don't pull on your hair. They're perfect to use instead of a comb. It's just a little bit faster to comb through those tangles. And when doing that, start at the very bottom of your hair strand and gently brush out, and then work your way up through the shaft, and that's going to help prevent breakage on your hair, to gently just pull out and brush through any tangles. Then I also put a little bit of Moroccan oil just on my ends to help with any frizziness and dryness in my hair. I always love this stuff, and it smells amazing too. So I just worked that through my ends. And now I'm gonna go in with the Moroccan oil volumizing mousse. I do really love this one to provide that extra added volume in my hair. And it also does help with some frizziness as well, because as you can see, I definitely have a little bit of frizz. Honestly, I usually start my blowout when my hair is a little bit more damp than this, but I took a little bit longer with my makeup today. So we're just gonna make it work. So I just use about that much, emulsify, and then you just kind of work it all through. And with this stuff, I really like to focus on the root, because that's where I like to get a lot of volume. So I'm just working that all through. And I usually like to wait after my hair has dried a little bit until right before I'm gonna blow dry to put this in, so that it doesn't leave it like crunchy feeling. Kind of personal preference if you want to do it before your hair dries or not. So before I get started blow drying my hair, I do just use a regular blow dryer, and for a while I was using this one, which I have seen so much on YouTube, and I wanted to chat with y'all a little bit about this really quickly first, because I think it's a great tool for most people, especially if you have coarse hair. This is going to be perfect. If you already use this, actually comment down below, and I would love to know your experience with it. I've had mine for about a year, and I do have more fine textured hair, but I do have thick hair. So I thought it would be something good to try. Tried it out, and it dried my hair out so badly. So I've only used it a few times, and I haven't used it since. It can also damage your hair. This thing gets so hot. So beware with that. Definitely use a thermal protection on your hair before using this, or any heat tool for that matter, but this just gets very hot. Now, what I don't really love about it is there's only 2 heat settings. So there's just low and high and cool. This thing gets very, very hot. And also what I like about using my regular blow dryer is I can control the airflow. So I'm in full control. So when I'm blow drying, you'll see me up here, and that's guiding all of my little frizzies downward. So when you're using this guy, air is coming out all the way around. So when you're going like this with it, it's literally blowing those frizzies straight up. So another good thing if you're using this might be to use a smoothing serum afterward to smooth out any frizzies. The first couple times I used it, it did work great, but I'm just saying, like, continued use of this, it gets very hot. It can definitely damage and dry your hair, so just be careful. But I would love to know if you've tried this or thinking about it, so comment down below. So for today's video, I am just gonna be using my Old Faithful Chi blow dryer, and it's been good to me. I love it, and it does have this nozzle that helps with concentrating the airflow, which is definitely gonna help in a smooth yet voluminous hairstyle. All right, so I'm just gonna section my hair, and I like to work in smaller sections. So what is that? Maybe just a couple of inches. You'll have to gauge that, you know, depending on how thick your hair is, but smaller sections are definitely better. That way you are getting everything. So then I just split it down the middle like that on each side. And I'm gonna use, I did not clean this before, by the way, there's hair all in this, but it's my boar bristle brush. I love these brushes. They help get your hair so silky smooth. So I recommend a brush like this.
So generally each section on the side I split into halves, and then starting right up at the root, place your round brush right as close to your roots as you can get it and work downward. And you'll notice with the nozzle of my blow dryer, I'm kind of touching and going. You just want to be mindful that you're not heating up that hair too much to avoid burning it. Then when you're curling at the ends, I like to just hold it there for a couple of seconds to let that cool so the curl will set.
You can even brush through it a little bit to smooth out those ends before you get your blow dryer started. Place it right up close to that root.
As I get to this section near the temple area, you can see I'm bringing that brush straight out, down, and around, so almost in a C shape, and that's really going to help you get even more added volume.
Okay, so for this last section right on top, so I like to take this very front section about like that, and you can kind of move some hair further back out of your way if you need to. So just this front section, we're gonna start at the front and work our way toward the back, but blow drying everything forward. All right, so I'm just gonna place my brush here and blow dry forward. This is a little bit challenging because you're literally peeking through hair, so you can move it to the side if you need to, but I usually like to let it cool as much as I can, all straight forward, and then we'll make our part after. So we're gonna continue working towards the back of the head, and this will probably be my last section because then the rest of this here on the crown will want to blow dry backward. So once we've worked to that crown section towards the back here, we're gonna start working down the sides a little bit right here, doing the same thing. Okay, so once we have that front section mostly done, then I'm gonna move to the back, and you can just kind of brush that out to gather that section there. Then I'm just gonna scoop a small section right at the crown, like that. You can brush through, place my brush there, and blow dry. Okay, so as soon as I've got all of that done, now I like to turn on my cool shot on my blow dryer just to smooth everything out. That will actually lock or seal the cuticle of your hair to help prevent frizziness and also to add shine. Okay, we're almost done. And so after I do that, then I go in with a brush like this with a point on it. I also like to use this for teasing. I don't always tease my hair, but I like to use this when I do. All right, so then you're gonna figure out your part. And I like to use the tip of this about where it's falling is where I'm gonna have mine. And just go straight back, just like that. That's usually how I leave my hair on an everyday basis when I'm just in a hurry to blow dry it really quick. And I wanna say my blowouts usually take me about 20 minutes. So really it's not that bad, especially when it's gonna last me 2 or 3 days. So usually, you know, that's kind of all I do. Now, if I wanna be extra and have some extra added volume, then that's where I use this brush. And I just take a section, doesn't have to be a big section, about 1 inch or so, and hold it straight up and then brush right down at the root. Just a couple times right there is really all you need, and that'll give you that extra volume if that's what you're looking for. So straight up and then straight down towards the root, just a couple of times. But as you can see, blow drying the hair forward creates a smaller part, making it also look more volumized. So that's really the key also in blow drying, is to over direct that hair, make it go forward. Then I also like to finish every time I blow dry, I immediately use my dry shampoo, and I always like the Moroccan oil. I like this one because I don't feel like it's too heavy, it's not gritty. I can't stand dry shampoos that are too thick and textured feeling. It just makes my hair feel gritty. This one's not like that at all. It's very smooth and light, but it still does the job, and it also smells amazing. So using a dry shampoo right after you blow dry after shampooing is going to help those oils, the natural oils from your hair. This is going to immediately soak it up versus waiting to use your dry shampoo when your hair is actually oily. So it'll help, you know, make your style last longer, and that's what we all need, right? So I just spray around right in my areas that tend to get oily first, and that's right around my face. Plus this helps give you a little bit of extra volume too. All right, well that's really it for my blow dry hair routine. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Also, if you use this tutorial, I would love to see your style and how it came out. So snap a picture and tag me at Legit Mom Life on Facebook or Instagram. Comment down below if you have any questions at all. I would love to help you out, and I will see you on my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.